nice trout there. Look at this one. Now, hope I can get out of this. Hope I haven't got myself in a snarl. Hey guys. Well, this is the last you're going to see me doing logging. Well, I'm not logging. I'm actually cutting some firewood. The last couple of days of logging season, I usually cut firewood. So I got some nice birch hardwood, and so that's the plan today because it's warm and the ice is turning to slush. Now, these things are going to dig in. I'm going to have to do something different next year. I seen Brian from Cod Raven. Check out his channel, Cod Raven, Codraven, and this guy is amazing in the woods. And he's got a flat bottom, I'll say sleigh, not bobsleds, with the horns on it, and so you're not going to sink down into the snow. So, Brian, buddy, thanks for the idea, and you're probably going to see that online next year. So, tent is right there. We're going to get out here next weekend. Things are going to warm up next week. It's supposed to be plus 6, 7 Celsius, and ice ain't going to last very long. Come on, guys. So again, this video is going to be a couple parts. We're hoping to get out to our land where we're building a cabin this Saturday. Today is Wednesday, March 4th, I think. Anyway, last week of in the woods. I wanted to get that one, but you have to wait till next year. This thing is heavy hardwood. Crap, hope I didn't cut too short. Oh boy. It's close. It's close, boys. Now we got a couple more. happens when you cut your logs too short. Take them all off again. Here, shorten up the chains. Oh well. Well, I'm halfway there with my hardwood birch. I'll get that amount again, plus what I have cut already up in the other log pile, and that'll be enough for this winter, I think. One more day. I keep saying last day. One more day. Maybe.
Beautiful.
Apparently he's beautiful. Hey folks, welcome to our world. So we're heading out to the cabin lot today. Saturday, we're gonna say morning, it's not, it's afternoon. Had a lazy morning this morning, busy week. For him, getting logs and wood for the winter. Waiting on a woman, he says. Well, you know, Saturdays are my day. Have a good big breakfast and start the day. I'm sure you can all agree to that if you were still working and that kind of thing. And anyway, we're heading out to the cabin lot. Check it all out. We're bringing our boat out today to get a jump on that for the spring and the summer. Just easier. Why are we bringing the boat out? To make, because it's easier to bring the boat out in the winter.
The tow behind.
And it's towed behind the skidoo. So again,
trailer, and it's remote. So. And
it's remote, so it's much easier instead of dragging it over, trying with the trailer and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, it just makes more sense to put it on the back of the skidoo and tow it along. Anyway, we're heading out there now, and it's a beautiful day. Temperature is minus 1 today Celsius? Yeah, -1 Celsius, so it's not a cool day. We've been trying to get out for a while, but it's been just so cold. Mornings -17, -16, -15, that's what we've been dealing with, but it's no hurricanes, no earthquakes, no floods, so we're happy. Anyway, we're heading out there now. Come along and enjoy the ride today with us. Howling.
That's it. Where'd you go? You the man. You want me to push? Do you want me to push?
The wind is blowing 30 knots
It's cold.
of wind, which is about 38 miles an hour. I gotta turn this 3,000-pound boat upside down.
3,000. Woo!
I think it's 4,000 pounds.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to go fishing in that one.
I gotta train her onto that tree.
I know. It's very pretty here, but today it's been cool.
Got the key. Don't light a fire, will ya?
Oh yeah,
See
that's
how
a
good
good
you are at 38 knots.
Oh yeah, that's a good plan. I got that. I got that. I'm a girl guide.
Hi guys. Well guys, this is a little nicer day today than it was yesterday out at the cabin lot land. It was blowing, howling. Today it's a little windy, but it's sunny, it's beautiful. I got a job to do this afternoon, and it's that. She needs a nail trim, so that's what we're going to do. Hey baby, this is Reese. You haven't seen him much on the channel, but the channel is about horses too, so hopefully this summer we'll get a few rides in. And this is Rain, her sister, and the little one's over there lying down. She likes to be on camera. Let's go look at the ice. Hi buddy. Hi. Springtime, they're starting to shed their coat. Hey, you guys. Coley, Bronson. Hi, buddy. He's officially bigger than his mama. He's about 120 pounds. Hey, bud. He's a big boy. Still got some growing to do. Well, it was cool this morning, so I figured I'd go over and get another load of birch firewood. The trail's good, but the pond is slush. See that? Wouldn't be very long before I got stuck. I had to turn her around right there, and I barely got out of it. Pure slush. So unless we get some cold weather, the days are done on this pond. And I still have to go over and get my tent. Go. Check out Mama's she shed. For you guys who are new subscribers, this was a build from 2 summers ago. Her she shed, made from pallets, shipping pallets. Fresh wood smell. And this is her spot to come and relax. And I'm going to do a couple more antler paintings, so I might just come down here and do some painting. It's a beautiful spot. Right on the water. Beautiful. Anyway, enough of this. Time to go to work. You may look at this fence and say, that's it, but it's not electrified. I don't even need this rope. It's just put there. They don't need it. They don't leave their little area. But just for peace of mind, for my sake, I guess. As long as they got feed and shelter. That's another job this summer. We'll do an overhaul on that thing. So lots of jobs this summer. But today's job, get at her. Good girl. Slippery, baby. Up your foot. Good girl. I usually wear my chaps doing this, but today I'm not going to. In the wintertime, the same material as your fingernails, the cartridge, I guess that's what it's called. In the wintertime it goes harder, and of course her feet grows fast. I gotta do her every month and a half. But it's been 2.5 months, almost 3 months, and way overgrown. Shame on me, but it's time to get you done. And if you let it go too long, and it can affect her tendons, so, you know. But anyway, but these guys, she's so used to it. So let's get it done. Here you go, it's the difference. Trimmed, not trimmed. Pretty simple process if you know what you're doing. I've been doing it all my life, so it's just like doing my own fingernails. As long as they behave. Well, when a horse doesn't behave, it's pure torture. There we go, all done. Front, back. Brindley's having a snack, and she's happy. Are you happy? Good girl. Now I gotta get your little buddy over here now, which is going to be almost impossible to catch. And that's a workout, guys. I tell you. Oh, everything I do here is a workout. Good girl. We're back again, day out fishing with our neighbors. And not bad fish. That's nice trout for this pond. We don't get big trout in this pond.
And then when they came over, I went out there.
Good fishing here, man. Some nice trout there. Look at this one. That's a big trout for this pond. What we got over here, missus? Well, you're doing good here.
Yeah, no, that's not
Maybe
mine.
maybe I
just
caught
got
these.
here. So give me a few minutes. Wait.
That's pretty good trout.
Give me a few minutes.
There we got one.
bag, bud.
Get. Come on.
Oh, just meal is on for you. You have to wait and see.
Careful, baby.
My mother will appreciate that because that's all I have. Give it to her. Hey, bring that.
So you see a good picture.
Here we go. Good fish. What we got here? Landlocked salmon, 1 inch. Wow. Don't catch many of those around here. How we doing with it, Janet?
What that, Jim?
You slow it down. What? Yeah, why not? It's all good eating. There you go, boy. That's a nice trout there. Wow. Beat it, are you guys? Brunson, are you tired? Coley? Boy. Well, we had a great day fishing. We're going to end the video off with here. And, oh yeah, you did some cooking, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Okay, yeah, she did another cooking. What did you cook? Yeah, the noodles. Anyway, it's gonna go at the end of this video. Now we're gonna put it on the video. So, like I said, every now and then we're gonna throw in one of her recipes. And is it a Pampered Chef recipe?
Yes, it is actually.
Pampered Chef recipe.
Pampered Chef
and it
recipe.
was, as usual, unbelievable.
Linguine. It was BLT pasta, which is bacon,
BLT
linguine,
pasta.
and tomato.
All right. So anyway, we'll finish the video with her dish. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I say, these videos right now are just all over the place, but just want to get something out. So, hope you enjoyed it. Till the next time.
Take care.
God bless. See ya. Come on, guys. Going home.
Come on. All right, I'm going to make a recipe today called BLT. It's a Pampered Chef recipe, one of my favorite. Do it all in one pan, so it's quick and easy. You use tomatoes. You use linguine noodles. We have some Parmesan cheese, fresh stuff. I have some chicken stock. There you go. And of course some fresh garlic and onion. And we have bacon. I cooked that earlier, so it's nice and ready. You can do a lot of this stuff ahead of time. And some cream cheese. So this is BLT, which is bacon, linguine, and tomato. So I've got my bacon all ready. So I fried that up in the pan earlier, like I said. And put that aside. I got my pan on hot. And for some reason, this always looks like it's boiling. But it's just, it's on 6, I believe, or 5. But anyway, does the trick. So I'm going to put in my onions first. There we go. Split them up a little bit. And then I'm just going to stir it around a little bit. I got a little bit of grease left in there from the bacon. Adds a bit of flavor, of course. And just going to stir that around. Again, looks like I'm on high heat, but I'm not. It's only about 5 or 6 there just to get it going. Alright, next I'm going to open up my can of diced tomatoes.
Of course, I have my stock already too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this can here, sliding away on me. Right now, I'm going to move that. There you go. All right. So I'm just going to open up my can like this. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put that in a heat-proof bowl. So I'm going to microwave this to bring it up to a temperature that's won't cool down my pan. So I'm just going to pour that in there. Like that. Now I'm going to get my stock and I'm going to pour that in. So I'm going to use the whole thing in it. Just keep on pouring there. Shake it up a bit too. Make sure I get all the good stuff usually sitting in the bottom. There you go. So like I said, you use the whole thing in it. I think it's about 1 liter, I guess, somewhere around there. And we just put that in there. I'm going to mix it all through. And then I'm just going to stick it in the microwave. There you go. So there's more. I just put the rest in there. All right. Stirred that up really good. I'm going to stick that in the microwave now. And then while I'm waiting, my onions are almost done. I'm going to put my garlic in. Now, the thing is, you don't put the garlic in first. You put it in last because you don't want to burn it up. That burns very quickly and cooks very quickly. So you just want it to be a little tender kind of thing. And just stir that around a little bit. I cook my onions really, really well. You're going to see that. All right. So now I have my tomato mixture all heated up. And just put a little bit on the pan at a time to start because you don't want that to splatter on you. And we're good. So just pour the rest in there. There you go. And as you can see, I like my onions cooked really well, but I take most of the stuff out after. It adds a bit of flavor, actually, and cooking onions is not so hard on your stomach, I find, as well. So I'll remove some of those, as you'll see later. I've got my 3 onion. I've got the herb garlic as well going in there. These are both Pampered Chef, as you know, my favorites. There you go. Put that in there. All right, now I'm just going to give that a stir. Keep that going for a bit. Like that. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, but I got to keep it on a bit of heat because you've got to have it warm for your pasta. So this linguine is a 900 gram. I don't need all that. I'm going to need about 1/3 of it or maybe a little tiny bit more. It's hard to guess with pasta, I find, but it's a pretty big pan here that I have and lots of liquid, so there you go. That looks about right. And a few more. There you go. A couple for good measure, as they say. So I'm going to just poke that in there. And so your pasta is going to cook right in your pan. And just going to get it all in the liquid there. So now we're boiling away. It's really good. Getting tender. Of course, you're only going to cook it as you normally would cook pasta. You don't want to overcook it. So there you go. And as you can see, I've removed a lot of the crispier pieces of onion. You don't want it to taste bitter either. I'm going to add some bacon. I do a lot of things with my hands. Not too particular when it's just hubby and I. If it's company, obviously it's a little different, but it's just 2 of us. So for speed, you just kind of break up the bacon and put it in there. So that's going to add a little extra flavor too, a bit of texture too. You can add whatever you want. If you wanted chicken instead, turkey, you know, like I just find bacon adds a little different flavor, and it is called a BLT, which is the bacon linguine pasta. So I'm just going to move it around a bit. Tomatoes look really good in there. And it's just going to cook for another little bit. All right, let's check this out now. So it's been cooking for a little bit. I'm just going to make sure I kept the lid on it to keep it tender. And I'm just going to give it a try, see how we're doing. Again, I don't want to overcook it. So we're just going to try it here. Give it a go. Yep, that's good. All right. So now I'm going to cut half of a package. Now, I mean, you can use the whole thing if you want, but I think it'd be too creamy kind of thing. You'd lose your tomato taste. It's actually great, I find, if you tomatoes, you're a little bit sensitive to tomato. This kind of takes the sharpness from it. So just put in your cream cheese there, and you're just going to melt it through. You're kind of going to break it up with my spoon, like that. I'm just going to cover it over then because it kind of melts in with your linguine. There you go. So now what we need to add is a little bit more depth of flavor. So that's going to be the Parmesan cheese. And I use the fresh one right from the block. Tends to be the most flavorful one. I find sometimes the grated one that you already get, not the fresh one, but the one in the can is, it's a bit too dry, I find. And kind of the texture changes. So there you go. We're just going to mix that up. And it's starting to melt really good now. Just going to break up a few more pieces there. Again, you don't want to leave it cooking too long. You better let it sit sometimes as well. So I'm just going to put the cover on it. And we're all good to go, I think, now. So I'm just going to give it a good stir. Make sure all those pieces of cream cheese are all melted and through. It changes the color a little bit. It's a little bit more of a muted color now because you've got the cream cheese all melted through. Just going to add a bit more there. So I don't have fresh parsley today. So what I'm going to use is just the one in the jar. You can use whatever you have at home. This doesn't need to be fancy. There we go, just for a bit of color. And I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese on top. With the grater, there you go. And you can add as much as or as little as you like there. And then the bacon goes on top again. I'm just going to break it up, nothing fancy. You can dice it up if you like with a knife and that kind of thing, but sometimes just getting it in there and getting it done. There you go. That's the BLT. Bacon, linguine, and tomato. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And stay tuned for more. You never know what we'll be cooking up the next time.